Okay, so I'm gonna start off my day with a little bit of honey. Not bad. So first day that I'm actually out since I tested positive for the COVID-19. Right now I did a test a couple of days ago and alhamdulillah it turned out to be negative right now. So it means I can finally go out. So right now I'm literally heading to Tesco's early in the morning. Obviously new national lockdown announced in England, so everything's going to be closed, like gyms and all sorts of stuff. So right now I'm just walking, going to go Tesco's, do a little bit of shopping, and yeah, and then head back home. I'm out of breath already. I'm still like recovering from the symptoms and all of that stuff. But anyway, I'm going to be walking around right now, relaxing for some time, do my shopping, head back home, and then start off with my revision session. Anyway, catch you guys in a bit.
الناس بترحل بتسور في بحري بإيدي حامل مكتوب عسى يقرب القلوب في بحري أنا يلي بحري هاج على حبك
Opening. Lift going up. You guys know how it is right now. Usual 2 hour of revision early in the morning before starting off anything else. Before lunch I gotta get these 2 hours of revision done starting from now. Now this morning I went a bit easy on myself because I felt tired for some reason, so I gave myself 2 hours to revise, but I increased the number of breaks I take to keep me going and finish off all of my planned lecture notes. I have a look at molecular genetics, which is one of my modules where I recap more about epigenetics. Now epigenetics is the study of heritable changes in gene expression that don't involve changes to the underlying DNA sequence, and I learned more about how our body does this by placing activating or repressive marks onto our DNA by mechanisms such as phosphorylation, acetylation and methylation. After my break I take a look at microbiology and recap more about epidemiology and etiology, which is how diseases are spread and the causes for them. I also go over the ICTV and the Baltimore classification, which is a system used to classify viruses based on the manner of messenger RNA synthesis. Now all of this does take some time to learn, but at the end of the day I feel some kind of satisfaction for doing all of this work. So for lunch I'm having some rice with some chicken, some Capri Sun right here, and obviously water as well. And after lunch I'm just going to relax for some time, and after that what's the plan? I'm going to be working out, hopefully do a little bit of revision as well, and then also do my daily tutoring towards the evening before calling it a day. After lunch, I watch some YouTube videos and sometimes I also watch anime, although I wouldn't recommend people to watch anime simply because I believe to a certain extent that it's a waste of time. But to be fair, I learned a bit of Japanese by watching anime and I feel interested in the language. Although I'm not really being productive right now, it doesn't really bother me much because as humans, we need to rest in order for us to have energy, so that way we can be more productive. And I think taking the time off to just relax for a few hours, especially after lunch, it's not really bad, but rather it's necessary for me. Later on I go and do wudu and pray the Maghrib prayer, and after that I do my daily Quran revision for some time. So quick reminder guys, if you're watching this right now, then make sure you do your Quran revision today before sleep. So I'm going to do a little bit of a workout right now. I've got my weight dumbbells right here, but I'm not going to lie, it's been some time since I actually picked them up. It's been 2 to 3 weeks since I did my last workout, and that was in the gym. So obviously I'm still like kind of like recovering from the COVID symptoms. So I feel much better right now, And yeah, I want to do a little bit of a workout. I don't want to go too hard, just a little bit light, so 30 minutes roughly. And then after that, for the rest of the day, I've got 2 tasks to do, and that is I want to get a revision session done, roughly an hour. And then I also need to do, I'm going to be tutoring one of my GCSE English language students for today, and that's probably going to be like 2 hours, 2 hours 30 minutes. So after that, the day is basically finished, so let me get straight into it. So I'm going to be making myself a protein shake with some milk and some protein powder right here, and then obviously my shaker. In this session, I have a look at one of my modules, which is cell biology, and I'm particularly interested in the various cell signaling mechanisms in our body, as well as apoptosis, which is a form of programmed cell death that occurs in multicellular organisms such as humans and animals. The different pathways and mechanisms can actually be a little confusing, so taking my time to properly understand this while doing multiple choice questions on this topic should be enough to prepare for my semester A exam. Afterwards, I tutor one of my GCSE students. Now, the government just announced that exams for year 11s and 13s will be cancelled for this year due to the COVID-19 pandemic, just like last year it was for me. That means I will be losing some of my students, but to be fair, that shouldn't really be a problem since I should be able to find new customers anyway who still have their exams coming up next year and prepare them in order for them to smash the exams, inshallah. And after that, I'm basically done. It's been a long day, I'm not gonna lie, my eyes are starting to hurt right now as well. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, a day in my life basically during lockdown, while also preparing for my exams. But by the time you guys are going to see this video, hopefully I should be done with my exams. So again, I normally do my videos like 2 weeks or 3 weeks before, so this video is probably, by the time you guys are watching this, is going to be 2 weeks or 3 weeks before the date that you guys are watching it. So in other words, I should be done with my exams and I should be good to go for the next semester, and hopefully everything goes well. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section below. Obviously I couldn't do anything like crazy in this video because everything's like restricted. Gym's closed, uni's closed, everything's closed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and just like I always say in my videos, take care and peace.